to discuss. So especially major crops, if you can see in India, the major crops which we grow here is rice. Main crop is rice in our country, as well as if you take in the North India, the main crop which will be grown in the North India is wheat. So these two crops, especially rice and wheat, is more in our country. So because this is the main staple food which we have in our country, so rice and wheat is a main staple food which will be grown in our country. And not only that, we grow sugarcane, we grow in our country cotton, turmeric, red chili, and other pulses, cereals. These all different crops, all maximum spices, all types of crops will be grown in our country. All the commercial crops as well as the food crops will be grown in our country because we have a good fertile soil in our country. Maximum, 99.9% of the Indian land is cultivable. That means we can cultivate because rivers we have, and we have a fertile soil in our country. And compared to other countries, sometimes it may be the cold climate they have, or their land is covered by the mountains, or their land is covered by the the desert area or something like that. We have all the physical features in our country. Our climate is not very cold and not very hot, the medium climate we have. So India climate is very much suitable for the all types of the agriculture. And in our country especially, a farmer grows three crops in a year. And sometimes a farmer, based on the water facility, a farmer can grow three crops in a year, or sometimes they grow two crops in a year. If water is sufficient in our country, they can grow three crops in a year. So the first major crop which we are going to discuss is rice. So because rice is very very important crop which we are growing in our country. And first, let us discuss what are the major crops, and then we go to the rice. So these are very very important crops in the different countries of the world. Rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, tea and sugarcane in India and Sri Lanka. Uh, these are the crops which will be grown, and the geographic distribution of crops is controlled by both physical and human condition. A large variety of crops are grown to meet the requirement of the growing population. Among the major categories of the crop grown in the world, the geographic conditions for the growth of some selected crops is given in table 4. These are called the staple crops or leading crops. So especially when the population is growing, according to the population, the crops also should be grown. So if the population is increasing, if the agriculture is decreasing, so the people will face the hunger problem in the country. So according to the population, the farmers will grow the agriculture, and that agriculture is it the the staple food is in a different manner. For example, if you take India and especially South India, for us the staple food, in the sense the important food is rice. Rice is very very important food in the South India, and these food habits also will depends upon the climatical conditions. And because we comes under the torrid zone, South India comes under the torrid zone because it is a hot area, because very near to the equator region, so we can digest the rice. But coming to the North India, where they comes under the temperate zone, and due to the Himalayans effect, the climatical conditions will be little cool, so they cannot digest the rice, so they will go with the wheat. So the staple food also depends upon the climatical conditions. So the each and every crop which they are going in a particular area, so that is the main staple food of the particular area. That is the important food of that area. So let us see what are the different crops are there. So let us see. So the first crop which we are going to discuss is rice. So this is the paddy which you can see. This is rice crop. And the cultivated food crops are actually grains or seeds of flowering plants for which they are cultivated. Major cereals in the sense the seeds of flowering plants like rice and wheat consumed as food. Okay, the cereals or food crops are rice, wheat, and millets. So some people will use rice as their staple food. Just now I have told you. And some people will use wheat as their staple food, and some people millets. They'll use it as a staple food. So mainly such a kind of foods will be grown in the countries. Means depends upon their food habits. So the main food will be grown in the particular area. And rice is the seed of paddy plant. So children, generally we are eating rice which looks in the white in color, but these are the seeds of the rice. Okay, the rice will be taken out from the seed. This is a paddy plant. It is a major food crop of the world. There are many varieties of rice cultivated in different soils under different climatic conditions. Rice seeds are sown in flooded fields, but methods of sowing seeds differ widely. So this rice, actually what is the process of the rice cropping is, they will all they will take the rice seeds. Children, can you see the seeds here? These all the seeds first they will throw in a flooded soil in the sense they will take a bit of soil, and that bit of soil they will make it very loose, means they'll pour more water into that, and they will make it very loose. The soil, if it rains, how the soil will be outside, in that same manner they will make the soil very loose. So after that, whatever the seeds will be sown in that, they will get a small plants into that seeds, and that small plants after growing into little bit bigger size, so the all the plants will be picked up from that soil, and it will be planted in the different bits of the soil. So actually that is the method of the sowing of the rice plant. So in every place, the method of sowing rice plants will be different. But the world's highest crop growing is rice. The rice will be grown, the highest percentage of rice will be grown in the world. And the leading rice growing countries. So in which countries rice will be grown more? They are China, followed by India, Japan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Egypt. So these are the countries where they are growing highest amount of rice in the world. In India, it is grown in the West Bengal and Assam. It's not only West Bengal in Assam, so most of the states in India, especially in South India, rice is a main crop in the South India. And children, there are only, there is not only one single type of rice, there are different types of the rice we can see. You can better, once you can ask your parents what are the different types of the rice we have, so they might be knowing very well, and they can show you also different types of the rice. So it's not only a single type of rice, there are different types of the rice farms we have. And especially in India, West Bengal and Assam, because these are the coastal areas where the rice crop will be grown more. And in the north plains, where we have in the North India, North Plains also one of the place where the rice will be grown more. And not only that, even in South India also, this is very important food, because this is a staple food of the South Indian. So rice is a very important food crop in the South India. And now let us go for the wheat. The next major crop which we are going to learn is about the wheat. Right. So this is a wheat crop where you can see on the screen. It is one of the three largest crops produced in the world. So wheat is very, very important crop throughout the world because the foreign countries, if you can see, they make their bread with the wheat flour. So wheat is three major crops produced in the world, one of the important food crop in the world. Other two being is rice and maize. So third important crop in the world is wheat. The first one is rice and the second one is maize, that means the corn which we see, and the third important crop is wheat. The wheat plant grows to a highest between 0.5 and 5.1.5 meters. The height of the crop, the height of the wheat plant is 0.5 and 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters of the height, the wheat plant will be grown. And unlike rice, it is generally not eaten as a whole but grounded into flours to make bread, chapatis, or wheat bran. Okay, so it's not like a rice, we cannot eat it directly. Can we eat the wheat directly by cooking? We cannot eat. So this wheat which is there, that we make into flour, and with that flour, wheat flour, we make bread, or we make chapati, or we make wheat bran. Nowadays, wheat grass also people are drinking wheat grass juice. They are making wheat grass juice because generates the blood more in the human body. So people are trying, they are drinking the wheatgrass juice also nowadays. It is very healthy, it seems. Means we can use wheat in a different way, not like rice directly we can cook and we can eat. Of course we can make into flour and we can make the different items with rice, but wheat condition is different. We can though it is a staple food for the people, but wheat cannot be eaten directly. That should make into flour, and after making the flour, the people the people can make into chapati, or it can be turned into bread or the rice bran. The wheat bran. It can best be grown in irrigated fields, and in many parts of the world, it is a crop of dry land farming where soil retains moisture. So this crop will be grown in the dry lands also because it will not consume more water like rice. Rice required more water. Already I have told you, sometimes the farmers will irrigate 3 times in a day. The water they will irrigate 3 times in a day, but for wheat they don't require that much of water. It can be grown in the dry lands also. The wheat can be grown in the dry lands also, but the wheat require little bit warm kind of climate. Okay, it cannot grow in the cold climatical areas where the moisture should be there in the plants where the wheat is growing. And wheat is grown extensively in USA, Brazil, Canada, Argentina, Russia, Ukraine, China, Australia, and India. In so many countries the wheat is growing because rice is only staple food of India and some other 2 3 countries. But wheat, most of the foreign countries, if you can see, they will eat the bread. Bread is their main food. If you go any of the foreign country, their main food items will be prepared by the bread, and the bread is prepared by the wheat flour. Right? So wheat will be grown in many of the countries in the world because that's a staple food for the people, and it is grown in Uttar Pradesh. If you come to India, in India it will be grown in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, and Haryana in winters. So this crop will be grown in India in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, and Haryana because these states comes under the northern plains region where this crop will be grown especially in the winter season in the India, and because And also this is the main food of the North Indians also, where they eat chapati rather than rice. And the next crop which we are going to discuss is millets. Yeah. So millets. So the next crop which we are going to learn about is millets. Millets also called as coarse grains. They are animals feed and a staple food crop for millions of people in semi-arid tropics of Asia and Africa. And these millets is a main important food of the Asia, some of the Asian people and African people, and this is very healthy food also. And they are nutritious and the only diet of these people. And this is only the main food of the Asian and African people. And they have high calorific values. Just already I have told you, these millets are very important and a very healthy food for the people. Nowadays in India also the people are trying to eat the millets. There are different types of the millets are there. Even the people are trying to eat the millets, which is very important food for the people and which is very healthy food also. And the leading producers of millets are India, Sudan, China, um, Burkina Faso, and the Russian Federation. So these are the countries where the millets are producing, and the three varieties of millets will be there, grown all over India. Those are jowar, bajra, and ragi. So these are the three types of millets which will be grown in India: jowar, bajra, and ragi. So these are the three types will be grown in India, and which are known by the local names of different parts of India. So these millets will be called in a different names in the different parts of the country. But in English, it will be called as jowar, bajra, and ragi. Ragi you might be knowing, which is in a black color like mustard seeds, which is very healthy to the body. Nowadays, people are drinking ragi java, and this is very good for the people. Means it is very healthy food also. And the next crop which you are going to learn is about the maize. Maize in the sense the corn which we eat. And it is also known as corn. In America, the main raw materials for cornflakes, beer, starch, and many other industries. Maize is grown in North America, Brazil, China, Russia, Canada, India, Romania, Mexico, Ukraine, and Egypt. So maize is also grown in many countries, which is one of the very important crop also in the world. And in India, it is grown in both southern and north parts. So in India, if you take in North India and South India, this maize crop will be grown in our country. And if you see the main crop production wise, if you take in our country from 2015 to 2016, wheat will be, the production of the wheat 736, and the consumption is 727, and trade is 150, and export means how many millions of tons we are exporting is 71 millions of the tons we are exporting to the other countries. And rice 491.4 million tons we are producing in our country, and how many people are consuming is 499.4 million tons of rice is consuming in our country. And we trade for 45.2 million tons we trade from other countries, means we import from other countries. And 22 million of ton we are, if any extra, we are exporting to the other countries. And maize, if you take 967 production, consumption is 970, trade 125, and exporting 58 million tons. And millets 1302 production, consumption is 1300.8, and trade 169 and export 12.8. Very less percentage of the millets we are exporting to the market. So next we have fiber crops. And before going to the fiber crops, jowar bajra means this millets, what kind of temperature they required. So just let us see. Jowar, the temperature between 25 to 35 degrees of Celsius it's required to grow. Means in between that, climate, the jowar will be grown. And bajra, it required 20 to 25 degrees of temperature. And ragi, 21 to 27 degrees of Celsius. In between these temperatures, the millets will be grown in our country or any other country. And next, coming to the fiber crops. So fiber crops means nothing but a kind of cash crops comes under the fiber crops. And let us see what are the fiber crops we have. So the first one we have cotton. But before going to cotton, let us discuss what is mean by fiber crop. So the term fiber is very wide and includes textile fibers, brush fibers, rough waving fibers like straw hats, filling fibers. So the term fiber is very wide and includes textile fibers, brush fibers, rough waving fibers like straw hats, filling fibers like coir, stuffing materials used as substitutes for cloth by forest tribes, and paper making fibers. Different types of textile fibers crops or means the completely about making of the clothes. The different types of the fiber will be used in the textile industries. So what are the different types of the fiber which will be used in the textile industry? So let us discuss about that. So the first one we have is cotton. So the cotton is very important raw material for making of the clothes in the textile industry. And cotton, it has been cultivated in India for the last 5,000 years. It's a very old crop which is growing in our country. From 5,000 years onwards, we are growing cotton in our country, means in India. And today, major cotton growing countries are the Russian Federation, USA, China, India, Brazil, Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt, and Mexico and Sudan. So in these countries, the people are growing the cotton, which will be used in the textile industries. And these countries account for nearly 85% of the total world production. So 85% of the total cotton production is coming from the USA, China, India, Brazil, Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt, and Mexico, and Sudan. So from these countries, 85% of the cotton production is coming into the world market, and rest of the 25% from the different countries of the world. And these countries account for nearly 85% of the total world production in the sense the quantity of crops that are harvested in a particular season. India ranks first among the cotton growing countries. So India is the one of the country which is toppest cultivating cotton in the world. It occupied the first position in the world. And with regards to production, however, it occupies the fourth position. And next, let us go for the jute. So I think you might be knowing about the jute bags and all. So that is also one of the crop which will be grown in the lands. Jute is known by many local names in India like Pat and jute in Bangladesh and West Bengal and Kosta in Assam for its great commercial importance. So the jute will be called with the different names in our country. In each place, it will be called with a different name, and in in every state of our India, it will be called with the different name. And it was known as a golden fiber because it looks in a gold color, so it will be called as a golden fiber. Today, many jute substitutes have been developed. One such variety called Congo jute. It is considered a superior variety today. Jute is mostly used for manufacture of gunny bags. I think you might be knowing the gunny bags which we use for the, especially in the market areas. These gunny bags will be used to fill the rice or to fill the different food products or food crop which will be stored in the gunny bag. So these gunny bags are made up of with the jute. And gunny is mostly used for manufacturing of gunny bags and packing materials. It is now blended with cotton and synthetic textile and used for manufacture of shopping bags and many decorative items also. Nowadays, this jute will be using in the different kind of making also, like for nowadays the people are using for the daily purpose also. They are using for making their own bags or lunch bags, or the decorative pieces also. They are made up of the jute only. Means different types of the products they are making with the jute nowadays. And coming to the beverage crops, so the beverage crops. So what are the beverage crops? So let us see. The term beverage means any type of drink except water. So all the drinks comes under the beverage crops except water. Water will be not produced by the agriculture. But if you take tea, if you take coffee, if you take the juices, the different types of the juices, or apple juice or orange juice, or these all types of the liquid forms comes under the beverages except water. So these crops include cocoa, palm, toddy, tea, coffee, maize, chicory, and potato roots. So these all comes under the juicy plants, which are comes under the drinks especially. And these drink plants are called as the beverage crops. And the first, let us see about the coffee. These are the coffee seeds which you can see. Out of this, coffee will be made out of these coffee seeds. Okay, they'll make into fine flour, and that will be used as the coffee. And most of the people like to drink the coffee also. And coffee, it is the most popular beverage in the world today. And coffee, just now I told most of the people prefer to drink the coffee, and there are different types of the coffees also available nowadays. And it produces a sense of acceleration. Brazil is a leading producer, followed by the Colombia and India. So especially these crop will be grown in a large scale. One is in Brazil, and in